Hola guys and girls and welcome to a new Keyforge gameplay video on online of course in the Crucible, but yeah, this time we are using Olympia, das sprachbegabte Bärchen, which in English would means Olympia, the language talented bear, I would assume. I mean, it's like the cutification of bear, like the animal, the grizzly, stuff like that, you know. You know what I mean. But either way, yeah, this is a new deck I newly acquired, and the reason I like this deck, because it has, in theory, has a great fun combo. In theory. I only got it off once yet with, like, I don't know, like 15, 20 testing games, something around that. So it's not very consistent, which of course happens a lot if you have like a combo idea and you don't have like stuff to archive or something like that. But yeah, the idea is we do a Soul Snatcher on board. Tolas maybe as well, but Soul Snatcher mainly. You have Long Fused Mines on board, and then we trigger the Long Fused Mines, kill a lot of the opponent's board. Like, opponent has to have a lot of creatures on board with a weak board. They get a bunch of Aember with this, due to the Soul Snatcher, and then we steal it all with the Too Much to Protect. I think that's a fun combi when I looked at this deck. Other than that, of course, it's still a decent deck. Like, it doesn't have 77 SAS for nothing. Double Control the Weak, of course, nice. We do have the Gateway plus 3 Fates, board control. The Mass actually can be pretty fun. We have some good creatures, Double Grabber, Gemma, John Smith, all this good stuff together with Psychic Network to steal a lot, and the Hypnotic Command to capture a lot of the opponent's creatures. And then Shadows has a good amount of stealing. Like, we have Bait and Switch, we have Too Much to Protect, we have an Archon, we have Carlo Phantom, plus actually a good amount of artifacts. We have Long Fused Mind, Safe Space, Speedster in Shadows itself. We do a Feeding Pit in the Mass, and we do have the Soul Snatcher, of course, in this, as I already mentioned. So the Carlo Phantom can put in the work as well. But yeah, through team testing in general, in theory, this deck has a lot of great cards, but there are a lot of cards which can be dead as well, like a lot of dead draws. Like, for example, Hypnotic Command if you don't have any Mass creatures on board, or not even in hand. Or Psychic Network if you only have Mass creatures in hand. It's like, these are like dead cards in quotes. Key Hammer can be a dead card as well, because you're not, like, it only used. The problem is they changed it with the Mass Mutation thing, where, like, said only if you do, the opponent gains 6 Aember. But this, you can't even play this just to get the Aember pip, because the opponent will get 6 Aember. Like, the unforging part, even if that doesn't happen, your opponent will get 6 Aember, which I think was definitely not intended. I think that's the design flaw, but that just makes this card so bad, because you can't even get the Aember. You have to discard it if the opponent doesn't forge a key. So yeah, there are a lot of, like I said, dead cards like this. So yeah, sometimes it's just, the deck is very, like, it just gets whooped because you don't draw, like, the proper order of things and the stuff like that. But if this deck gets off, it gets off. So that's, like, kind of the trade-off of this deck. But yeah, let's sort of on Crucible and look for a game. 76 SAS is, of course, pretty high, but like I said, due to the problems I have, like, it's 58% win rate, which is decent, but definitely not something you would expect from that high of a SAS rating. But yeah, as you already know, SAS doesn't mean anything, or doesn't mean a lot, at least. Like, of course, you can use it for some metrics and stuff like that, but it doesn't mean, like, high SAS beats lower SAS all the time. Okay, we do face some Sins. That's going to be interesting. How many Sins are there? I didn't count even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 Sins. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Grim Miner as well. Second player, not really like that. I do want my Aember control later in the game. And there we go. Like I said, a lot of dead cards like Network and Mono Clouds. It's like, I could do that. What I actually like here is just to draw some more. Just to go with this. Oh, I can wait. Let's go with Mars and just throw this hand stuff. I want to play 3 Fates, kill this, and then force him into Logos again. But we don't know yet what he has in hand, stuff like that. So we're just gonna play this, kill him, and then discard the Psychic Network and end the turn there. Yeah, for example, that's a Key Hammer. Like, what uses that to me? That's just a discard. Okay, he does go with Starlines. Cybermax as well. Yeah, I don't know a lot yet to lock himself into, but this is still nice due to the 3 Fates, just killing these creatures, even though they're rather strong and protected and all this good stuff. I am just gonna make a rather blind control of the week, just lock him into Logos. Like I said, he didn't play too much yet. I mean, to be fair, I could have locked him into Starlines and didn't have nothing on bottom there. So I probably should have done that. Either way. Yeah, these are like, that's like the prime example of what I mean with dead cards. Like, these cards don't do anything right now. You want to see them late in the game. Like, what, the opponent has 3 Aember. I'm not gonna bait and switch. I'm not gonna Too Much Protect anytime soon. But these are like vital cards. Okay, I think the best is just to go Shadow Still, just steal 1, get another one for this, get this, and then discard you, and then just, yeah, sadly, we don't get that strategy going. But we do have some other stuff we can do. Yeah, I had an Aember, but we lost a lot of vital cards already. So, like, the Too Much Protect, bait and switch can be, like, a lot more impactful than what you saw right here. The Aember Discharge and the Odd Clawed. We do want to get to check, preferably. What does he? Where has he no Aember control? Because I could just go control the weak and like lock him into something. I think I just lock him into Starlines, right? Because Starlines he already played. His hand should be full of this at this point. He didn't play this yet. So let's just lock him into Starlines to get our key here, and then end the turn there. Starlines didn't. Barney has like some capture icon on something. Okay, that was perfect. That gave him a dead turn. We do get our key, and then we can go for Mars. Just plop our Mars creatures on the command. Let's plop our Mars creatures on the board. Play the Grabber Gem as well, and then just make him capture 2 and turn. And le turn. There he goes with this. Yeah, like I said, his stuff had to be full of this. He didn't call this yet. Mark of this. Okay, I have to go for Mars again, which, if this stuff survives, I don't really mind too much. But he's already starting to deal damage too much to my creatures. Yeah, there's the Desire, there's the Greed. Ugh, Greed, we have to get rid of Greed, but I have to go with Mars obviously first here. And I could stun everything, which could be useful, but he's just drawing way too much at this point. But yeah, we have to, of course, go with Mars. We already know that. I could kill you to make it at least draw 1 less. I don't think that's worth it. I'm just gonna reap with you and just Fossil Stars. Get it? Yes, I get a chain, but at least I get 2. Okay, Gateway. That's nice. Gateway is nice. And we get a lot of chains, but at least can get rid of these sins very quickly. Okay, nice. Now I can get. He does have the Grim Reminder. That's the problem. He does. Am I correct with that? I think he did have that. Yeah, he does have the Grim Reminder. So even if I kill everything, he can just archive it again. But I still think that's worth it. I won't be able to steal, but yeah, I still have to do it. I think. I feel like I still have to do it. Everything has to go. Discard. Play you. I do have a lot of chains right now. I have like 4 chains, so I will draw very little in the next few turns. But I do draw some shadow stuff. You can find this, and probably the Grim Reminder happens here. Yeah, that's a Grim Reminder to get his stuff back. Okay, Speed Sigil. I don't want to play Speed Sigil if the sins are coming soon. So I'm still gonna call shadows, but I'm not gonna play the Speed Sigil, because Speed Sigil would just allow him to go with that. And I should have killed that Drekka, because he's going with this right now. So he's gonna reap and steal, put his sins on the board. And yeah, don't really have answer for that as of now. Because that's like, Grim Reminder is a similar card to what I meant. Because if he would have drawn that too early, it would have been just a dead card. And it would either be stuck in his hand, or he would have, he would have had to play it without, or just discard and stuff like that. But now, like this is a very impactful card, obviously. Since, where did he... Oh wait, he gained a lot of Aember due to Sloth, right? I did not use... Ugh. Yeah. And I don't have any answer right now for this board. So I'm just gonna go with this myself. I want him to forge for... Like, he won't be able to forge as of now. I'm gonna go with this, obviously. I'm gonna play you. And I'm gonna play you. So. I need to start getting rid of these sins. I can't get rid of Pride this turn, sadly. I can trigger you. I probably need to trigger you to get rid of the wards, right? I do want to kill Raph at least. So that means my Shadow Self would die. Okay, let's still do this. Distribute some damage and then fight with you versus Raph, so you die. So we have at least 1 sin less to deal with. But yeah, it's still scary. He probably will call this ward his stuff right now. Yeah. How much can he forge then? -1 for each sin, so he can forge for 6 right now. We just like don't really have to. Like, at least he's not getting the Aember here as well. Okay, fights with the Shadow Self. And then wants to forge. Yeah, stuff's not looking good. I have to go with this again, right? Just to try to get rid of these things. I want to first get rid of you. Because if I fight versus you here, I kill the Drekka, and now I can purge you. And you can just use to reap, and then just end the turn for now there. Just ending the turn for now there. Now he at least has to forge for 7 as well, since he lost Sin. But now he will most likely gain 3 Aember, since he won't get any creatures. Legendary Serum. That definitely is there's a argument to Sloppy Lab to EMP soon. They start with Sloppy Lab work. See, he's only mute, and how collision he discards. At 11 Aember, he will go drop down to 10 and then drop forge for 10, which I actually don't mind. I'm gonna go with Mars here. I'm first gonna EMP to destroy all of these artifacts. Then play you, and then play you. Make your opponent lose 1, he can forge for 10. Like I said, these are like all these, like, imagine if I would too much to protect right here. Like, here's 11 Aember, I get too much to protect, easy stealing 5. But yeah, I decided to do it too early. He goes with that. Hard Collisions my Shuffles. Hard Collisions my Seal of Souls, and he's probably gaining 3 Aember as well since he's not using any creatures. Yeah, all of the Hard Collisions. All of them. What does he get? The Subterfuge, okay. But he gets the Observer Max. And Stealth on you. Alert. And yeah, he gains all the Aember. I have to go with Shadows here. Noddy, Umbra, Oubliette to purge you. You. Does he win right here? Can potentially forge for 7 if he uses Desire. So, oh yeah, he wins. Right, I think he just loses 3 times and then wins. Yeah, and I couldn't. Yeah, I had no way of preventing that. I couldn't kill Desire because I was missing damage. I could have moved the wall, but I couldn't kill her. But yeah, like I said, this is like the prime example of what good draws and compared to bad draws can do with decks like this. Like, he has archiving as well, so he's more likely to get his stuff in the right order. He has Logos House, but I sadly don't. GG. So I'm very draw dependent this deck. This deck very high rolls, low rolls. So this is a good showcase on the low roll. Let's hope we can maybe get a showcase on the good roll as well in this video. Select the deck. Olympia, there we go. Because as you saw it already. 2 times he did go over 10 Aember. So having a too much protect there would have just been very, very nice. But yeah, we draw too early. What can you do? This is why I usually don't like decks like these, which has like a lot of dead draws. I do have one. I mean, I have one deck which I like quite as well because if it high rolls, you just wins the game, which is like the Time Traveler Library Access deck. But that, of course, has some not really dead cards, but like cards you usually want to keep. Like the Library Access, you don't want to play that before you have at least the Help of Yourself in hand. So it's kind of the same that it's stuck in your hand, but there's actually it's not like it has no impact at all if you play it early. Like, for example, the Bane Switch just stole me 1, which is like a little impact, but too much protect just gained me an Aember in comparison, gaining me 7 Aember or something like that by stealing 6 and 1 through the pip. But yeah, just looking for an opponent right now, and it seems I will pause till we have one. So yeah, see you there. Okay, we do have one. It's David David Papayayani. It might have been A or I, too much there in my pronunciation, but whatever. We are facing him or her. Good luck, have fun. Start the game. He is playing some Words Collide. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is already a promising starting hand. We do have lots of Mars stuff in hand. We are first play. We can put along a few Smites already there. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put Shadows. I'm going to put you and end the turn. I can drop all this stuff. Let's hope he doesn't generate any Aember, which is a bit sad. But I'm still gonna play my stuff. I'm not gonna play the command yet, but I'm still gonna drop my Mars stuff to draw some cards. There we go. We can draw another Mars creature, which can be fun. Thank you, Kevin. So okay, so far the Ghost Rock will die. Puts Evil Eye in his archive. You see Tantalin and Ghost Rock dies, and that's it. And yeah, now we can definitely go with Mars. I can play you. I can use the Feeding Pit to discard my Tolas. Then I can not a command. Everything on you do only 2 damage fighting. He will die soon. You are annoying as well, but I can't actually. No, I can't kill you right now. So let's just put everything on him. And let's review and review. And then do we want to trigger the long fused mines? Not yet, right? He will kill my 6 the many with the Fanged Cavern. Let's just keep it as it is. We do have fear to get to the Aember there. He could no, he can't walk this turn. It's been a silence, so it's been a silence and Evil Eye is currently in there. Okay, that's good. He's getting different houses into his archives. Yeah, my 6 the many is gonna die here. He might trigger you to kill our Massport, but then his own creatures are gonna die. Oh yeah, oh that's what I was showing. Okay, right. So yeah, he's gonna die. And yeah, we go with this right here. 3 Fates would kill this, this, and one of mine. Is that what I want? Yeah, that's fine. This, and one of mine. Boom. Play Steal of Souls. Then bounce these 2. And then, yes, if he doesn't play anything, my Grabber Gemmer will die. But it's likely that he wants to play something at least, right? It's likely that he wants to play something. Like, any creature he plays, I mean, he could go on Logos, and then he could ward it with the Hologram Phone, but obviously, like, we are very ahead right now. Board advantage, Aember advantage, and card advantage as well. We are at least, we already drew 2 more for our deck. Too much to attack, not what we need right now, to be fair. But there's some, like, at least we have some other stuff on the board which we can do. We can go for Mars, just play the Bolter Reap, and discard our Bad Penny with the Feeding Pit. Chicken is a bit ahead. If he doesn't play any creature, of course, the Fanged Cavern is going to be annoying. He goes with this. Okay, what do we see here? He has an Evil Eye in the archive, so he might just go for that. Okay, kills my Grabber Gemmer. Kills him as well. Okay, just board wipes, it seems. On Fish View, what does he want to get back? He just wants the Aember back, it seems. Okay, he's just generating Aember here at this point. We get the key as well. And like I mentioned, I'm just going to go with Mars. My opponent is getting close to check, so too much protect can actually be pretty useful. And then I'm going to Feeding Pit my Bad Penny away. So if we're going to discard it away, I might as well discard it for that. Okay, and there we go. That's already nice, especially if my opponent is close to check. That's some cool stuff to draw right there. Yeah, here's the Quantus hand as well. We know that already. He can kill my Bolter, which is fine. Kill my Bolter right there. He's not at check right now. Do I just go with this, board wipe, and force him into Logos again? That actually looks pretty cool. Then I'm gonna this, trigger you, get rid of the ward, then I'm gonna do this. Boom. And then I'm gonna force him into Logos again to give him a dead turn. Oh, now I control the weak, so we could, depending on what he draw here. Ooh, that could be... We'll do it again. Or do I... I think I want to keep my control the weak. I think I just want to play my Shadow stuff at this point. Bait Switch doesn't steal me anything. I'm still gonna play you and you. We're gonna... Yeah, let's just play that to not do anything, to draw more. I do have the Nordy on board, which as of now would survive, because Kyle Phantom is weaker. There's the Anga, Witch of the Wilds. And we can lock him in. Okay, so never mind, they both die. Oh, never mind, now he does like this, because he wants to keep his creatures alive. Let's just go with this here. We can play you, we can play you, and then we lock him once again into Logos, because he played the most cards in there. He might have redrawn something there, he just played 3 cards, so there's a potential that he redrew into some Logos. But if not, that's pretty nice here. My Shepherds will die, and you can ward something here too with the Holographon. But definitely being ahead right now. Yeah, there's the Archivist. Energy selection just for the Aember. Do I want to give him fuel for the... No, not really. I mean, currently you are the weakest. I think what I'm going to do is just going to go with Mars. I'm going to play the Ammonic Clouds, just do some damage, get rid of the Ward Knight there. Then I'm going to use the Feeding Pit to discard my own U, and then I don't want to stun. No, I don't want to stun, I'd rather draw. So let's end the turn right there. We do draw into Urkin, which is pretty nice, obviously due to having to have too much protect. My Schooler will die, as of now, and due to the Fanged Cavern, which I'm fine with. He reaps to Evil Eye and Unnet... No, wait, what was the other thing? Let me look at this. It was some Untamed stuff. It was some untamed stuff. Instrument of Silence, yeah. Instrument of Silence is the other one in the archives. Rewards the Anga and then kills my boy right there. I think I just go with Shadow still. Play my save space out, discard you, and discard the Umbra because it's gonna die either way. Like let's be real. It's gonna die either way to anything. Like either a lot of creatures or it will die to the Sanctive Cavern. I want to keep an Archon in hand together with my too much to protect, obviously. Does he have add effect control? Can I put safety stuff in my save space? Blah, blah. He has Neutron Shark. Okay, so we're not doing that. Does he have Neutron Shark together with like one of the which doesn't die? No, he does not. Furnace to purge some stuff. I mean, probably both my control the weaks, I'm assuming. He has the potential for that. Then plays Nature's Call due to the Witch of the Wilds and purge some more. But to be fair, I can't lose more Aember, so at least in that regard, he's not getting the maximum potential out of that. Next turn, I am okay. So what I could do is about the stuff. So what I could do here, just go with Mars, discard my Shadow Self. And then after he forged, I give him all the Aember back with the Key Hammer. Yeah, these. But because if I just play the Urkin, what do I redraw? Speed Sigil. Yeah, I need to get all my Aember back on the turn. I will get the. I need to redraw into my board wipe, preferably. I think I just go with Mars still. I'm gonna discard you. It sounds like a weird turn. Then discard the Shadow Self. And end the turn there. Then I can go with this next turn. Give him all the Aember back. I am very ahead, but obviously I am slowing down right here. I need my... Oh, my gateway is purged. No, he purged my gateway. I'm not gonna get my gateway. I need like my Ammonia Cloud plus the... Okay, I need a lot. I do need a lot right here. Mainly I need to generate Aember. As quickly as possible. Because I am still at least a little ahead. I'm gonna go with this next turn though, because I can play the Key Hammer, give him the key back, play the Soul Snatch as well, and then start putting some stuff on the board just to generate Aember. Because if it gets to an Aember race, I think I got the advantage. I have Speed Sigil on the board together with a John Smith, which I will have later on. Can definitely put in the work. Just reaps with this as of now. Yes, okay, he got his Archive back, so Evil Eyes happening, I assume. Instrument of Silence on something. Oh, that's it. Okay, he keeps Evil Eye in hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. You're getting this back. Replay this. End the turn. EMP can be nice, but doesn't have to be. We just slow him down there a little bit. I mean, to be fair, we really don't. PM is such a bad card. If you could play it anytime, then it would be fine. But it has to be in a turn the opponent just forged. I think the Keyhammer is just a badly... Oh wait, it's in the draw pile again. It's just a badly designed card. You need like stuff to make the key more expensive to make it happen, to make it worth it, with like the Lashbone Green, so he loses more Aember in the process. Or you need to have like a shuffles where you can like, after you gave him the Aember and control his key, capture all the Aember and like make him actually lose the key, at least for a little bit. Next turn I am gonna go with Speed Sigil and do my Shadow Shenanigans. And that might happen here. Was him again, it's fine. Because my stuff, yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Neutron Shark, okay, now he's gaining Aember. Okay, kills him. And he wants to get some Aember. He's probably, I think he will play around the too much to protect. Yeah, he does. So if he does play around that, isn't it even worth it keeping it in hand? It's the question right now. Is it even worth it keeping it in hand? I could just play generate Aember. Depends a lot what I'm gonna redraw here. And my deck is full, so it's less. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it then. Because if he's will keep playing around it, it could be a powerful tool though. We have the Vigor to check right here, but he can just Medicine to get me off check right here. Is it worth it? No, I'm actually gonna keep it in hand. If he's gonna play around it, I'm gonna keep it in hand. If he wants to play around it, that's good for me. If he only gets to 6 Aember, I do have the Schooler in hand to steal another one. So it makes him think a little bit about what he wants to do. If I don't play the too much. At this point, he knows I have it in hand, since I did draw through my whole deck and I didn't play it yet. But if my opponent wants to make a point out of playing around it, maybe he can use it to our advantage. He could fight with Den, but if he fights with Dendrix, then finish view to shuffle, I guess, the Ally back into the deck. Why is Ally even a discard? I don't know about that. I never played it. Infernus and Ally, yeah. Discards my Phosphorus Stars. But now he doesn't steal Aember. I could have gotten the check. Now he doesn't steal Aember. King of Fand. And then something dies. Okay. We go with this right here. We play you. We reap. To die. So this at least won't trigger. And then we put you back into hand. So if you're going with... I don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any... I have safe space there. So it's one he can lose. But he has enough himself in discard. So we're just gonna end the turn here for now. Hope to draw some mass stuff. Definitely do. Just great. And we still have the too much to protect, which our opponent has to worry about. So he has to purchase his own stuff, because mine won't be enough. I only have one card in the discard. And Medicine can't trigger since I don't have any creatures he can fight with. I think keeping the too much protect in hand actually was the correct play. Since, like I said, he only ever goes to 6 Aember, and that I can prevent again with Mars. I could even prevent up to... I can steal one, I cost more, and one capture one. So up to... If he goes up to 8 Aember, I can still prevent that. If he goes to 7 Aember, so 8 Aember. Evil Eye as well. So yeah, that's now it's too much protect time. If he wants to do that, that's fine with me. I go Shadows, now too much protect time. Boom. There you as well. Honestly, just reap. End the turn. He will get the second key, but what does he have right now? Both Evil Eyes are gone. He does have one Ally in hand, yes, but he could archive another one if he has a Ganymede Archivist, but that's not going to be enough. Too much. I think like seeing how you played. I think you knew that after too much protect in hand. It's like you never did go more of the 6 Aember, even though you had the chance to that. GG. I'm like... Otherwise, why would you play the way you did before? Because, okay, if he's telling the truth right now, then he just played badly before. Like, then if he didn't play around too much protect, then all his plays before didn't make sense. So, I guess it's his choice right now. if he played around it or not. But either way, yeah, we did win right here. Pretty demanding. We got a pretty good too much protect in hand right there. We were able to play some... I think we were able to play some mind games, because obviously after what he said right here, not so sure anymore if I was able to play mind games or if it was just like he just didn't play well and never decided to go over 6 Aember himself. But yeah, that's gonna conclude this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, of course, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Hit me on Twitter and Facebook. All the links in the description. And yeah, I will see you another time. Ciao.